Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tom and Joanne. I'm Tom Matthews.
And I'm Joanne Taranto. Today we are concluding our buyer series of videos, and we've taken you step by step from the very beginning. And now we have gone through closing, and this is talking about post-closing. What happens after closing, Tom?
Post-closing, you've settled into your house. Maybe it's the first weekend. You're really getting adjusted. And Joanne and I just want to talk about what our role is after this period, because you could have spent the last 30 days with us or the last 3 years with us. I mean, the buying process can take a long time, and we've become very good friends. And we want you to know that our motto is creating clients for life. We are not going anywhere. We're going to be there for you.
Yep.
But one of the most important things that you can do for us is to leave us a Google review. So many consumers are going to Google
Please.
to research realtors. You know, maybe you give our name to one of your best friends because our business is based on referrals. And then your best friend says, I know you had a great experience, but I want to make sure these people are legitimate. So they go to Google, they go to YouTube, they make sure we're legitimate. And because I teach a lot of real estate classes, and one of the things I talk to people about is that 90% of the population is a W-2 employee. That means they have a boss. When you walk out to work, your boss hands you an assignment, and that's how you get work. Joanne and I are 1099 employees and 1099 career people. And what that means is that our boss doesn't give us anything. They support us with marketing and stuff, but when it comes to getting clients, we are on our own to get our clients. And so we get our clients from referrals from satisfied clients.
Yes.
And you know, one of the biggest things we want people to know in this post-closing period is that if you've had a great experience, share that on social media, share that on Google,
Tag us,
refer us.
and then refer us.
Refer us. I mean, Joanne, how important is a referral to us?
A referral is the bread and butter of our business. I mean, we are doing a great job for everyone that we meet, treating them with respect, honesty, and transparency. And we want to give more people that same experience when they're buying or selling real estate. And for buyers, I think there are a lot of options there. Everybody knows a real estate agent. There's a lot of us. And our goal is to treat everybody individually in the way that they want to be treated, communicate with them in the way that they want to be communicated with. And at the end, the best thing you can do for us is to tell your best friend, your best colleague, your mom, your dad, that you had a great experience working with us and that you would recommend that they work with us.
And the other thing that happens post-closing is that we want you to be comfortable reaching out to us because you may be in your house 6 months and need an electrician. And you're like, where do I go for an electrician? Don't be concerned. A lot of people say, I don't want to bother you because I know how busy you are. We're busy because of our clients. So we would welcome you the opportunity to reach out to us and say, hey, do you have a good electrician? Because Joanne and I spend our time when we're not showing houses and recording videos. We spend our time meeting with people. Like just this morning, I met with an architect and sat and had a coffee with him. And the reason we do that is we want to be able to give a qualified referral to you, to someone that we know, like, and trust that will take care of you and make sure that your family is taken care of. And we encourage you to reach out to us.
Yeah. So if you need a house cleaner, a painter, an electrician, a plumber, anything that comes up in your home ownership journey and you don't have a contact for that, please reach out to us. We'd be delighted to give you an opportunity to meet somebody that we know, like, and trust that is going to do a great job for you.
Now, the other thing we have post-closing is Joanne and I host a client event every year. And sometimes we host several of them. And we want you to come. You've become part of our family. We spend a lot of time with people. We get to like them, know them. And we want to invite you to our client events. We've had all kinds of fun events. We've done movie theaters and brunches. We've done outdoor activities. And it's just something that, because we feel that real estate is such an intimate process. You spend so much time together. You really get to know each other. And we want you to be part of that for life. We want you to keep coming because we want to be part of your life as well. I mean, we're closing. We have a closing coming up in a couple of weeks. 2 of them, actually, where they're the 4th and 5th transaction with the same family because they have their needs changed, they move. And that's like the role of what we've been building for the last 20 years and what we're going to continue building for the next 20 years. And maybe handing off to all of our kids, have them be, because I do have a Tom and we don't have another Joanne, but add them into the role, but we want people to be kind of part of that for life.
Yeah.
And that's really this post-closing and concluding the buyer series. So we want people to know that if you like this content, subscribe. And Joanne and I are actively taking on more buyer clients. So feel free to reach out.
This was another edition of Coffee with Tom and Joanne, and I'm Joanne Taranto.
And I'm Tom Matthews. Cheers.